This simple but powerful little concoction that we're about to make will boost your immune system and can help your body fight various ailments, including the common cold and flu. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan, and I help people live happier, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. And it's winter, so it's cold and flu season, and I'm actually still recovering from a really gnarly head cold that turned into a sinus infection, so I needed to make some tea, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to share with you a recipe I like to call hot shot tea. So a little disclaimer here, I am not a doctor, so the information that I am sharing with you here is not intended as a replacement for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. And I'm not making any claims that this tea can cure anything. So please seek professional medical advice from your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional if you have questions regarding a specific medical condition. Glad we got that out of the way. This recipe comes from the Ayurvedic tradition. Ayurvedic medicine is a natural system of medicine that originated in India thousands of years ago and is growing globally as natural remedies grow in popularity. An essential component in Ayurveda, as well as other forms of natural medicines, such as homeotherapy, is this idea of food as medicine. So here I have in front of me the ingredients we're going to need to make our hot shot tea, all of which you can find at your local grocery store. We have lemons, garlic, ginger, honey, and turmeric. And these are the 5 essential ingredients to the traditional recipe and really all you need. However, I like to add a little bit of cinnamon for additional health benefits and also for flavor. And I also like to use a little bit of fresh ground black pepper to help activate the turmeric powder and make it stronger. Some people add cayenne pepper to spice things up a little bit, and it's also really good for you, but I'm just not a big cayenne pepper guy, so I leave it out of my recipe and just stick with the black pepper instead. I really encourage you to do your own research as to the medicinal properties of each of these ingredients. The combination of honey, garlic, ginger, turmeric, and lemon is believed to offer a plethora of potential health benefits due to their individual therapeutic properties. And these ingredients are well known for their anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antioxidant, and immune boosting properties. So let's begin preparation. I'm going to start by adding about 2 cups of water to a small pot and setting it on the stove on a low heat. I want to simmer my ingredients, not boil them. Now, while the water heats up slowly, I'm going to go ahead and chop up the garlic and then chop up the ginger. And we're going to strain our tea later, so we don't have to worry too much about how exactly we slice or dice. Just break it down to the smallest bits possible. And in the case of ginger, I like to leave the skin on for extra nutrients, but the choice is yours. I'm going to add the garlic and the ginger to the water first, giving it a little stir and letting the water begin to extract the natural oils and flavors and nutrients. After a couple minutes of simmering, we can now add our turmeric. I add about a tablespoon or 2. Again, I activated my turmeric with a little bit of freshly ground black pepper. It's not essential, but I have heard that it helps make the medicinal properties of turmeric stronger and more available for the body to absorb. While these ingredients are simmering, I'm going to slice my lemons in half and then use a lemon lime juicer to squeeze the juice into the pot. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw in the lemon rinds into the pot as well, because I know that they are loaded with extra vitamins and nutrients. A little word of caution here though, you never know what kind of pesticides or herbicides fruit gets sprayed with, so go the organic route if you can and still give them a little wash. At this time, I'm gonna go ahead and break up my cinnamon sticks and throw them in as well and give the whole thing a little stir. You can also choose to use cinnamon powder, or you don't have to use cinnamon at all. It's not an essential ingredient. Give it another stir and let simmer for another couple minutes. After that, it's time to add our final ingredient, honey. Because I'm adding a natural sugar now, I don't want it to settle to the bottom and accidentally burn. So I'm going to continuously give the tea a slow stir, simmering it for just another minute or 2 before taking it off of the heat. And we're basically done. I like to let the tea cool for a couple minutes before straining, as this gives the ingredients extra time to soak and blend together, making our tea just a little stronger. And now we strain. I do this in two parts. First, I have a pasta strainer I use to strain the big stuff, and then a little smaller tea sieve for the smaller particles. But use whatever you've got, and it's okay if little bits don't get strained out because, at the end of the day, it's all just food anyways, right? Okay, that's it. We are done with our hot shot tea. It's strained and ready to drink. I'm just gonna put a lid on it and keep it in the fridge where it'll be good for at least a couple weeks. Before I store it though, I'm gonna pour myself a little cup and sip on it this evening. Oh, that is so good. You can definitely tell that there's garlic and turmeric in it. So both very strong flavors as well as the ginger. But the way that the lemon and the honey and even the cinnamon just kind of blends all the flavors together and smooths it over is really nice and soothing. There's two ways to drink this. This is concentrated, so you can take drink it cold and take a nice little concentrated power shot to get your day started, or you can dilute it in a little bit of water and warm it up and drink it as a nice warm tea. I like both ways. I will drink this usually about once a day, unless I'm feeling sick, and then I might drink it up to 2 or 3 times throughout the day. But I hope you give it a try, and I hope that it maybe helps you get through your cold and flu season. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me on The Wilderness Within. We'll see you next time. Cheers.